What up, peeps? Time for my in the bag video.
Let's do it.
We've had a lot of comments and messages of people asking us like, yo, what do you guys use? You know, we'd love to see an in the bag video. And if you like any of the discs that you see that we feature today, you know, do yourselves a favor, go and grab them, try them out in the field, see if it works for you. If it does, it may bring something good to your bag like it does for us. Also, if you're interested in supporting our channel, please utilize our sponsors, InfiniteDisc.com. You can use our coupon code TUCKFORCE1 at the checkout and get 5% off any of your purchase. So any of these discs that you see, use InfiniteDisc.com. Okay, so Dad and I've got Zuca carts, right? And this is kind of like, I want to start off by talking about the carts because as somebody in my size, this has helped my game out immensely. I'm about, you know, pushing pretty close to 4 bills, you know, and I know, you know, you can see it on the camera, but when I would bend over, you know, 20, 30, 40, 50 times in a game to pick up a disc, put it in my bag, put the bag up, carrying it on my shoulder on just one, because a lot of times I was too lazy to put my other arm in through it. I had all kinds of issues where I was getting pains in my back and my side, and when Dad got me this, he bought me this for my birthday. Thanks, Dad. It changed my game because it gave me an extra amount of stamina and endurance that I did not have. I was able to finish my game with a little bit of surplus energy, whereas in before I would always finish around and just be exhausted. And so this made a big difference for me. It supports my weight. If you're wondering if you're a big dude as well, I've kept air in the tires. I've never had a flat. However, I've never filled them up either. So I keep them like a little bit low on pressure, but when I sit on it, it's comfortable, it works, it does the trick. Man, if you got a Zuca cart, get yourself a putter pouch. It's amazing. I have been a long-time fan of the Classic Judge. After putting with the Judge for about 6 years, I switched up to the Axiom Envy. The Envy I really enjoyed because it had a shallow rim and I felt like I had more grip and more control over it, and I was just nailing putts, and it was like, you know what, this is the exact same flight path as my Judge, so I switched up to the Envy, no problem. Never has there been that dramatic of an improvement or notice in a disc performance that I just immediately fell in love with it until now. This is the Deputy, folks, the Dynamic Disc Deputy. It not only has the shallow rim that I love because I can feel the grip for it and have more control of my putt, but it's also understable. So this will hold a straight line longer than a majority of any stable disc that you might be putting with. I've got 2 of them. I've got the Hard Classic and I've got the Classic Blend, which is more tacky, more soft, a little bit more flexible. And both of these discs are amazing. They started off me getting them out, trying them out just to have them as my long range putts, but very quickly I was like, this is good for every single putt that I could ever attempt. So this came into my bag with some fire, and if you haven't tried out the new Deputy now by Dynamic Disc, go and get one, or 12. You will thank me later. I also carry, I want to talk about some of the accessories that I carry in for my bag as well. I gotta have tunes. I'm a tunes guy. Now, you be respectful, you know, don't go blaring out your music in front of everybody when you got other people playing or anything like that. Be respectful, keep it low if you can, but keep something going just to keep you in a good positive mood, a good positive mind frame. Towels, no one talks about a towel in their bag, but I will. And I want to tell you guys about Ma and Pa Disc Golf. They're a local company here to Southern California, MAW and PAW, Ma and Pa. And they make these awesome towels that have a chamois sewn onto them. If you're interested in getting one of these, it helps me keep my disc dry and keep my hands dry. I love this towel. Hit me up on Instagram. I'll get you in contact with the people, the good people at Ma and Pa. Next thing is, if you're going to be playing competition in tournaments or just for everyday play, and always have a playbook, just keep a playbook in your bag. It never hurts anything to be able to look this up. It's good information. We're going to go to the mid-range games, folks, and we're going to start from the least stable to the most stable. And the least stable disc I've got in my bag as a mid-range is the Opto Pearl by Latitude 64. This baby, look at that plastic. Isn't that a sick dye job? Oh my God, you guys, this is awesome. It doesn't do it justice. I love this disc. It's understable. Anytime I need something that's gonna hold a line and come right the entire time, I use this. If I need a soft approach around an object, I use this. This is for all my Annie mid-range shots. Next, I got a special disc. This is a Discraft Comet, and I bought this off of Jamie Mosier, the Sauce. And I bought this disc, and not only did it have a little special magical eagle powers, because I got it from the Sauce. But this disc got a ton of glide. It is very straight and it just glides for days. So I need to use this disc every time I'm trying to keep a good distance and keep a straight line. I need this disc. Next, I got the 1-2 punch, and I'm gonna show both of these discs at the same time because it's badass and I'm so excited to show these. I've got the Eric McCabe Signature Buzz SS. Straight as can be, perfect shot. I can put as much as I want on this, and it's barely gonna turn a little bit to the right for me, but it will always be straight. I love that. Dynamic disc, EMAC Signature Truth. What? Yeah, the EMAC 1-2 punch, baby. That's what you're supposed to do.
Big boy, you like thunderstorms? Huh? Bet you do, right? Uh-huh. Little thunder? Stop it. Little lightning? Stop it. Thunder, lightning, thunder, lightning.
This one goes straight and it finishes left every time for me. So this is super straight, no matter what you do. This is a nice straight flight path and finishes left. So these are the 1-2 punches, main staples in my bag for the approach game. Then, a disc that everybody should have, no matter what your player level may be, beginner to advanced, everyone needs a Dynamic Justice. This is a disc that will guarantee go left for you no matter what you do, and you need it. You might not think you do, but there's gonna be several holes where you're like, oh man, I could use this. And then once you get a little bit of feel for the distance that you'll be throwing with this disc, you'll find out that you use it a lot more than just any sort of miscellaneous or special disc. This gets used a lot in my bag. This is my mid-game approach. Now, we're gonna talk about fairway drivers. And again, we're gonna start off with the least stable to the most stable. I've got a Leopard 3 G-Star that I know will hold right every time. It's a nice fairway approach shot, and I can get a decent amount of distance if I actually put some huck on it and start it off with a little bit of a hyzer. But it's gonna be for my right-handed shots anytime I need something to finish right. Next is the DGA Pipeline. This is an amazing disc. It is flat, it is straight, and it'll always hold a straight line for you no matter what you do to it. So if you put it on a little bit of a hyzer, it's gonna go left. You put it on Annie, it's gonna go right. You throw it flat and straight and it'll do that. This disc will tell on you, be careful. I just discovered recently the T-Bird. I know, everyone said it for a million years. Everyone loves the Innova T-Bird for a great reason, and that's because it's an amazing disc. This disc will also go straight, but it'll be a nice fade, reliable left at the end, a little left fade at the very end of its flight path, and that's something nice that you're always going to need for a good approach shot. Lastly, I've got one utility disc that I use as a roller, and this was actually given out in the MVP circuit for 2016, and it is the Signal. It's a very understable disc, and for my backhand roller shots, I put it on a slight 45-degree angle. It'll just stand up, go straight for days, and then finish off to the right and wrap around my target. Now we're gonna get into drivers. And this is going to be all over the board, so I'm just going to wrap this up as quickly as I can to let you know what's most important. The most important disc in my bag with consistency and accuracy is the MVP Plasma Inertia. Straight as can be, I know exactly what it's going to do, and it'll hold any angle I need. If I had only one disc to choose as a driver, this would be it. Longest distance, MVP Relativity. I can put as much power as I want on this. It'll go a little bit right, and it'll flatten out and glide and get straight distance. Pure distance. I've got about 5 of these at home. I don't keep them all in the bag at the same time. I break them in intermittently when I need to. I got a couple with the Einstein stamp on them, which is pretty awesome. But this disc is my go-to for distance. Shout out to Ian and repping all the boys over at Central Coast Disc Golf. They sent me this Mayhem. A Mayhem is also another good driver, a very far distant driver. But the difference between this and the Relativity is this won't pull right for me. It's gonna stay straight and finish left. And I love that because it's accountable and reliable. What's that? You smell that? That's bacon, baby. Everyone loves bacon. Thank you, John Bacon. I love you, bro. John Bacon sent me this double-dyed Big Daddy stamp disc. It's a teleport. It's an MVP teleport, and it is very overstable. I use this in certain circumstances when I'm trying to go around an object from the right to the left, but I know something's gonna finish left every time. I throw this. Almost immediately out of my hand, it starts to pull left. And that's because I have a moderate arm speed. I got a backup inertia that is a Wu-Tang stamp. Shout out to Detroit Disc Golf Club. They got this awesome Wu-Tang stamp, and I bought this disc because it's an inertia. I know I'll always throw it, and the stamp is pretty awesome. Understable distance virus. This Axiom virus is a very lightweight one actually, and I can put this on a major hyzer and just watch it flip up to flat, still pull to the right, and then finish left for me. This disc is big glide, big distance, but it's meant for any turnover shots that I need. I use this virus. Shout out to my boy, Disc Golf Nerd. Shout out to him, man. He got me this Air Trespass. Everyone knows what an Air Trespass does. It's a reliable disc. It goes far and it turns left at the end. And this is a great disc to have any of those circumstances. Shout out to Will, Big Willie Will. He told me to get this Fission Photon. And when I originally bought it, I was like, oh, okay. So I bought a Plasma Photon thinking it's gonna be a great disc for me. And he's like, Dave, I told you Fission Photon. And I'm like, oh, because the Plasma one went straight left immediately out of my hand. But this bad boy, I was able to get some maximum distance on. It'll pull hard right for me and finish hard left. And I love that. I put this up, give it enough height and distance, it'll just allow itself to get the full maximum flight path out of this disc. Lastly, I play a lot of night golf at Twyla Reed. Shout out to all the boys at Twyla Reed Disc Golf. We play a lot of glow discs. And this disc by Vibram, the lace, is by far the most glowy plastic I've ever seen. If you haven't tried a glow plastic by Vibram, you're missing out, bro. Get yourself a UV flashlight, light this bad boy up, and play with everybody at night. Night disc golf is awesome. That's been our In the Bag videos. Thank you guys for staying around and sticking around with the channel. We really appreciate it. Oh, one more thing. What time is it? We are really appreciative of all of you guys for being here, and you know what? We want to do something awesome. We want to first of all thank our sponsors at MVP Disc Sports. They're amazing. They gave us this Slim Voyager bag at a really good price. I mean, they hooked us up and they knew we were going to use it in a promotion and a giveaway, and that's what we're going to do today. We're giving away this MVP Slim Voyager backpack. Amazing for a quick round of disc golf. It's got big hard plastic feet so you don't have to worry about the grass and water and everything getting on the bottom of your bag. Very sturdy and structural. It's got padding for your back. These straps are good. Even for a big dude like myself, it fits comfortably. You don't have to worry about that. There's several compartments in here that are going to be awesome for keeping any of your wallet, your keys, your cell phone, putters, anything extra, tons of room and storage. This is not a review video on this bag, so I'm not gonna go into major depth. I just want you to know I'm giving it away. Now we're gonna also throw in a couple goodies into it too. MVP has sent us a couple of discs as well. I wanna start off by giving a couple away of these macro Teslas. Yo, these are so fun. Take your kids out to a field, let them throw this around for a little bit with them. You're gonna love how far these go and just have a great time with your kids in the field. We're also gonna be giving away an MVP spin. This is an understable putter, and it's a great complement to the Axiom Proxy. Look how bad this bad boy looks. It's got like metal flake in there. It's actually a plasma plastic, but it looks like a proton. Hope you guys enjoy that. Lastly, this disc can be used for pros or beginners alike. It's the Leopard 3, okay? And it's a 164 gram Leopard 3. It'll hold any anti-line you put it on, or you can put a little bit of a hyzer on it and watch it flex up to straight. This is what we're throwing into this bag. This is what we're giving away. All you guys got to do is like this video, share this content on either Facebook, Reddit, Twitter, or Instagram. We will be searching all social media sites, and once you've done that, I want you to comment below, done. That's all you got to do. Like the channel, subscribe, share the content, comment, done. We will randomly select the winner in next week's video. If you're looking for limited edition, rare, or hard to find discs, check out Throjo. Join their inner circle for updated inventory. Use our coupon code TUCK4S1 for $5 off your purchase. As always, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching this channel. Infinite Disc, your disc golf superstore. Go in there, put in our discount code to get 5% off your purchase of all your disc golf needs. Go to blenderseyewear.com. These glasses are rad, and you can use the Tuck Force 1 discount code to receive 20% off your purchase. We've got new videos out every week. Have an amazing day.